Hey, what's up everybody? Joe at Plateau Fitness here. Hope you're having a great start to your day so far. I wanted to share with you my kind of random thought for the day. This one's just a smidge more thought out, but it has to do with what's known as the Plateau Effect, or when you guys are working out or working towards something, whatever that happens to be, and things start to slow down or sometimes even come to a little bit of a standstill. And I want to explain that a little bit more because it's not necessarily a bad thing. So the plateau effect is very common. It's your body starts to normalize, or it's always constantly seeking a state of homeostasis or a sense of normalization. So it's always trying to achieve that at some level. And the body's not necessarily made for this constant change over and over again, going through different sort of environments, for lack of a better word. So it's not necessarily your body doing something wrong. It's trying to do what it's meant to do, and that's normalize. On the flip side, if you weren't experience a plateau effect to some extent, that would be something that you'd want to look into more than actually you reaching that plateau effect. So to put that basic summary in kind of in terms of an example, I want to take the very common weight loss scenario. So initially when you are trying to lose weight, regardless of the amount, does not matter. Initially, when you start dieting or increasing your activity, or whatever the case, whatever changes you make, your body's going to go kind of crazy. It's going to go through all these changes, and it's going to be trying to achieve that normalized state, and you might end up experiencing initially rapid weight loss, a good amount of weight loss, and you're like, holy cow, this is awesome, this is going to be fantastic, I'm going to hit my goal weight loss very, very quickly, which is good, which is fantastic. But now let's fast forward a week or two or three, depending on the person, and things start to slow down. Instead of 5 pounds, it's 3 pounds. Instead of 3 pounds, it's 1 pound. Maybe there's even some weeks where you don't lose any weight. That's your body starting to normalize or plateau, which it's trying to find its state of balance, which is a good thing. You want that. So when that starts to happen, that happens to be a little bit more of a realistic weight loss, the 1 pound, half a pound, pound and a half. But then when it stops, at that point in time where your body is at, that happens to be its normal, new normal weight. Now, say you did not reach your goal weight loss, that is fine, but what do you do next? Well, you kind of have to go back to where you started, what initiated all those changes. So I like to call trigger a change. Now, that could be something like changing your eating habits again. Maybe you decrease your calories, or change your portion sizes, which will in turn decrease your calories. You could increase your activity level. Now, to an extent, both of those you can't change anymore. One other thing that you can do that you just have to be a little bit smart on is what's called a moderate refeed. So if you are staying at an even keel X amount of calories, every now and then you bump that set of calories, go back down, but you're going to bump those calories a little bit, and that's going to be enough of a shock to your body to kind of trigger things to get going again. So remember, you want to trigger a change or shock the body into needing to change or do something different. So to wrap it all up, to sum it up, your plateau effect that can be discouraging or frustrating, just know that that is the natural response of your body over time. It's not a bad thing. You just need to revamp and trigger a change. So that's all I got. Hopefully that makes sense. If you do have questions, feel free to comment below or contact me directly. I'll talk to you guys soon.